Hey, I've been asked to share my story. So here it goes. I just moved here from Doylestown, Bucks County, Pennsylvania. And it is a mirror shot of what Williamson County is here, which is rolling hills, great schools, wealth, really good people. If you can just imagine, we had 1,700 age houses, sprawling mansions, horse farms, coupled with wineries that you could stop at on the corner and you could taste all of your locally grown wine. Since Washington Crossing had crossed the river, since George Washington had crossed the river, it had been bleeding red. So it was also one of the best small towns in the country, and it was one of the safest small towns in the country at one point as well. Let me just begin by saying that I was Second Amendment free choice, total capitalist, all at the beginning, all of this with the leftists. If they wanted drag events, so be it. That was their choice. Since then, I've changed my stance after I saw what it did to my community. So far up in Pennsylvania, we've lost around 400,000 people net from the state. The story started with one person. Her name was Marlene Prey. She came into our town and with it brought pride in Rainbow Room. Rainbow Room operates out of a church named Ben Salem Church in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. They started using dark pack money brought in, and then they would give the teachers money in order to create after-school programs to get the kids involved, bring the kids on board, however you want to say it. So we followed through money, and through a 2-year time period, she was able to not only get other moms completely and totally on board, other people, is she got into all the nonprofits, all the local businesses, after school programs, even the politicians locally. There's a picture that you're going to see, and it's kids with dildos and butt plugs. This is called the Rainbow Room. This is where 8 to 18-year-old kids go. They're taught how to use butt plugs, dildos, abortion pills, learn how to do masturbation, porn. They do this stuff with adults, by the way. We don't know if the adults have clearances. They will not answer that question when we've asked them. 2 years ago, this place we thought had kids that were bused there without the parents' permission. And the parents were not being told that they were being bused there. But now the parents are willingly dropping their kids off at this place for their kids to undergo this. She infiltrated everything from our after-school clubs, grooming kids and coercing them from their parents. So she would say, like, your kids are trans, your kids are non-binary, whatever. Get the kids on board with her, and then they would tell the parents, if you don't do what we tell you to do, or if you don't help your kid through this transition, whatever it may be, mutilation, hormone therapy, then they're going to kill themselves and it will be your fault. The icing on the cake was that we had a politician, Steve Santaserio, who got re-elected, and he was able to get $630,000 in taxpayer dollars to fund the Rainbow Room. We had a very solid conservative board in our district, very, very brave warriors who understood exactly what was going on, and they had made very wonderful policies. The teachers will not follow them. The union is backing the teachers and have said that they will not follow the policies. Even one of my friends said the other night they had a school night where the teachers went and met with the parents, and they had a lot of stuff that was going against the policies, whether it be books that had open sexual things in it for minors, meaning in elementary or middle school, as well as a lot of flags and things that just did not pertain to school up, and they were not allowing the parents to go into the room because they were afraid that they would get camera shots taken, and they only wanted that for the kids. So We have something called Masturbation May. It is a month-long celebration of masturbation in our community for kids. We have LGBTQ June, a month-long celebration of everything LGBTQ in our community. They hand out everything from, I believe, the last event that they had where Steve Santaserio was there, along with some of the other Democrat commissioners. They were handing out butt plugs, dildos, and dental dams in the little sacks to the little kids. During those months, they're at every park, every festival. Unfortunately, this is a tip of the iceberg. We found so much more. We came into this town as refugees to try to get away. I just want to protect my kids. I want to protect our community, but whenever, and I just want to make myself clear that I'm not against anything that is drag or LGBTQ, but there is a place in an adult establishment for adults that allow or require IDs to be taken, and that they are not doing this with little children in their presence. So I'm not sure if this is going to sway anybody, but we went through a lot the past 3 years. And it's been really, really tough seeing a community be ripped apart. I hope that this helps you guys in making a decision on if you feel like this should be allowed in the community or not. And thank you for listening to my testimony. Williamson County is, I would probably say, 1, maybe 2 years behind Bucks County. It will be quick, and it will be fast, and it will be hard when they come in. And if people do not hold the line, it could be in as little as 1 year. So please hold the line.